Hello everybody, this is Pun the Frugal Streamer. I have a video for you. This one's a big one because Meld has got this hidden ability. This is something that they advertised on X a couple months back, but they haven't really talked a lot about it. But it's a feature that most of you that are using Meld want very badly. So this is actually footage from me doing it live on my live stream and showing you that this is fully capable inside of Meld with a few little tweaks. So if you want to learn how to do multi-encoding, multi-bitrate, multi-resolution within Meld Studio, stay tuned. All right, so the article, first thing they want you to do is they want you to go down here to the search and you just type in PowerShell, open it up, and it'll pop up this window. Now, one thing that you will do, if you do install Meld on another hard drive other than your C drive, you'll have to change the directory. So just type in CD, CD, then your, whatever the drive is. So change the directory to your, in case my stream PC Meld's on my D drive. So I have to change the directory to D drive. Anyway, so you do this command right here. That is in the article. Okay. So you just type that in or copy paste it from the article and then you hit enter and that's going to open up MeldStudio. So when you go into, once this opens up, then what you're going to want to do is you want to go down here to your settings, go to advanced, and then you're going to want to turn this on. This is by default going to be off, expose advanced encoder settings. Okay. So right now it's turned off. So if I were to go into my encoder settings, you have the standard output for your format for recording, right? But if I go and turn advanced encoder settings on, expose them, all right? Now when you go in, you're gonna have a different UI. So this is your new UI. You get all these options. You can now manually change yourself and get them, set up for whatever. Now here, if you want to get rid of it, you want to turn the auto syncing off. That's where you can go in and you could actually enter in your information here. Change your encoder, your codec, your B frames. So for, if you're just building a dedicated recording preset, you can do B frames 4. If you're streaming, do obviously 2. You can change your quality settings, your quality preset, your tuning information, and you got different video tracks here. I mean, so you got all these settings that you can do. That's what it gives you to be able to do all this. All right. And then once you go in there, then you can go into your different streams. Like here's Twitch, and you can go in and just set these different streams up for what you need. Right here, I've got, you could do a horizontal preset. You got these different presets that you can build, that you can do. You can select, or if you just want to turn it off, you can do your own. Okay. I think this is where you might get into trouble. You might find some issues here if you don't use one of the presets. It does work. Just keep that in mind. I just had some issues. Once you get over, like for me, when I get to 4 encodes, I'm maxing my GPU out. So you have to understand that. And then again, this is not an official kind of public thing that MeldStudio has released yet. It's kind of behind, it's on the back end, unofficially. The ability is there, but they don't have the full front matter support that they want inside of MeldStudio to then make this public. Okay, so that's why they have not told the masses beyond putting the article out on X. They have not posted it to their website. They have not really advertised a whole lot about it, only to their super users on X. So just keep that in mind. All right, so don't go blaming Meld if you try this and it doesn't work well for you. They've already forewarned you. They don't necessarily want you doing this, but they're letting you know it is available, that if you want to test it and try it, just beware. So I recommend from the get-go, the first thing you do before you do anything is save a backup, save your export your scenes. Make sure you have a backup of your previous build so that you can restore it in the event that you have issues. It's that simple. Go in, test, see how much you can do. And if you have a juicier GPU like an NVIDIA, RTX 5070 or 5080, 5090 in your stream PC, then give it a shot. Now, if you're running a single PC, this will also affect your game performance. If you're using a single PC and you're going to try to do this, that's another thing you need to consider when you're trying this. But it is available. You just got to follow the directions to the T inside of the article that I've posted in the description. Okay, it's that simple. I am streaming to Twitch at but it's set to 7,500. The Kick at 7,500. To TFS and TFS horizontal and vertical on YouTube. One's going at 15,000. The other one's going at 70, or I think it's 77 or 7,800. But we can go to encoder view and look, and you can see all of the different things going on at one time. So I've got 3 encoders live. All right. This would, if I was recording, this would be the 4th encoder at 20,000, which I can engage that. And now I'm recording at 20,000 and my GPU's probably going, what the crap are you doing to me right now? And you can see that it is outputting to Twitch, Kick, both TFS, vertical and horizontals, and recording at the same time. And I can have a clip output. If I wanted to do a clip output, I could do a clip. That easy. So there you go. That is what this hidden ability gives you to be able to do what a lot of people have been wanting to do for an awful long time inside of MeldStudio. Funny thing is, it's been there hidden for a while. They just haven't advertised it until recently. So now you know. So share the video, hit the like if you enjoyed this content, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so that you'll know when I go live. All right, I appreciate everybody watching. Have a great day. We'll see you later.